5. We're still continuing. This is the last section on sets. So if you like sets, today's the last day that we're covering this. This is applications, which means basically like real world examples of where you might see sets. All right, so for the first one, it says Fitness for Life Health Club is considering adding additional cardiovascular equipment. It's considering 2 types, treadmills, Stairmasters. So that means we're going to have 2 sets, right? So let's draw the 2 sets. All right, so I'm going to call this one T for treadmills. This one's M for Stairmaster. They give you the letters that they want you to use. The health club surveyed a sample of 50 members and asked which equipment they had used in the previous month. So here are the results. 34 used treadmills, 29 used Stairmasters, and then 18 used both. So whenever you're doing sets, you always want to start with the intersection. Anybody know what would go in this region? What number?
18.
Yeah, 18, because that's both. So very good, 18. And then we can work our way out. So let's start with treadmill. What number would go here in this region?
$16.
I think you're right, because if you think about everybody that's a treadmill would have to be 34, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there's already 18, so you have to subtract 18 from 34, and whatever that difference is, that's gonna go there. So yeah, 34 minus 18 is 16, right? If you add these 2 numbers, you should get 34. All right, let's do the same thing for Stairmasters. The total should be 29, but there's already 18, so how many would go here?
8. I'm sorry.
I think it's,
11.
11.
yeah, it should be 11, because 11 plus 18 is 29. All right, and what should be the total number that should add up for the total for everybody in the health club?
50.
It should be 50 because they sampled 50 members. So what's that plus that plus that? Let's add those up to see how much that is so far. There might be people at the gym that didn't use any of those.
That's
Maybe
35.
that's 35. Okay.
45. Sorry.
45. Okay. So that means how many people didn't use any of those machines?
5.
5. So maybe these people just did weights or something different. All right. So that's that. Now let's go ahead and answer these questions below. How many use the treadmill but not the Stairmaster?
16.
Yeah, these are the treadmill people, but not the Stairmaster. So 16 is correct. All right.
Professor, I have a question. Do you count the 5 as well because they didn't use either, or no?
No, not in this case, because they want specifically the people that use the treadmill. So it has to be in this circle, but then not the Stairmaster. So
Okay, just making sure.
yeah, that's a good
The
question.
45. You don't include the 45 in there total?
No, because it says here treadmill, but not Stairmaster. So this treadmill would have to include all these people, but not the Stairmaster. That means you have to eliminate the 18 because they're part of the Stairmaster group. So only the 16 that are remaining.
Okay.
All right, let's look at the next one that says how many use either treadmill or Stairmaster?
18.
18. I think that's.
Well, the key word is or. Remember or? That means union.
Oh.
So treadmill, union, Stairmaster. So would these people be included? Did they use a treadmill or a Stairmaster?
So it would be what, 34 or 29?
20.
So it says how many people use the treadmill or the Stairmaster. So the key word is or. That means union. That means everybody in the treadmill and everybody in the Stairmaster.
So it's 34.
So it would be all these people right here.
Oh,
So I think that's 45, right?
5. Mhm.
Because these people use the treadmill, these two people use both, and these people just use the Stairmaster. And since the problem says this or this, that means everybody in both sets.
Everybody, okay.
Yeah, everybody combined. So I'm just gonna write 16, whoops, 16 plus 18 plus 11, which is 45. So yeah, the key word is or. That just means union, which means everybody in both sets combined.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right, the next one says how many did not use either the treadmill or the Stairmaster? So basically neither.
5.
5.
Yeah, did not. So yeah, that's not like nobody in these two sets. So that would just be 5. All right, and that is it for those questions. Yeah, so it says right here, the reminder is remember that and means intersection or means union. And then not means complement.
Mr.
All right.
Ornelas, what is intersection again?
Intersection is the overlap. So this would right here, this would be the intersection.
Oh, okay, okay.
Sometimes
I
they
see
call,
intersection
all right, or overlap.
or overlap. Okay, thank
Over-
you.
Professor, can you go back down to the bottom for me?
Yeah, okay. There it is.
Thank
All right, no problem. So let's take a look at the second page. So here's another one. Oh, this one looks like there's a lot of, let's see. The ice cream shop surveyed its customers about their preference of 3, there's your keyword, 3 ice cream flavors. And here are the results. So we have to draw 3 sets because there's 3 flavors. There's 1, there's, oh man, I hate when that happens. There's 2, and there is 3. All right, so what should we call them? It looks like it's vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry, right? So vanilla, chocolate, strawberry. All right, so remember we always want to start where the 3 flavors overlap right here, right? So what number would go in this overlap region of the 3 flavors?
35.
Yeah, it says 35 people like all 3 flavors. So you always start with that first. And then you work your way out slowly. Let's now look at this region. What region would this be?
Vanilla and chocolate look like?
Yeah, vanilla and chocolate. So how many people like vanilla and chocolate?
100.
So that looks like 100. So that would be 100. All right, now let's focus on this region, which would be the overlap between
Vanilla and strawberry is 74.
vanilla strawberry. That is 74. And then finally, this region, chocolate and strawberry,
52.
52.
52. All right, now we work our way out. Now let's just focus on just the vanilla only. Oh wait.
70.
I think I made a mistake.
Oh,
Wait.
no.
Yeah, because this is not adding up. Because if 170 people like vanilla, then that means that all of these added up has to be 170, but it's already over 170. Look, it's 170, 100 plus 74 plus 35. So I already went over. So let me see what I did wrong. All right, for sure this is correct. 35, right? All 3 flavors. Okay, let's just backtrack. Whoops. Didn't want to do that. That's okay. All right, let's start over. So 35 for sure goes here, right?
Right.
So I'm just gonna check it off. All right. So now let's go to this region. Vanilla and chocolate, we said was
100.
100.
100. Okay, vanilla and chocolate. Oh, okay, I see what I did wrong. But see how there's already 35 between vanilla and chocolate? There's already 35 that like vanilla and chocolate. So now I have to figure out what number goes here so that these two numbers add up to 100.
Mm,
So that's where I made the mistake. I put 100, but that's
65,
already too much. That's, yeah. So it
65.
should be 65 now. That makes sense because 65 plus 35 is 100.
Miss Arnettis, how did you get 65?
Okay, because you know how it says 100 people like vanilla and chocolate?
Yes.
So this is the vanilla and chocolate region right here. So they have to add up to 100. So you do 100 minus 35. And that's how you get 65.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so that's good. Okay, now let's move over to vanilla and strawberry. How many people like vanilla and strawberry?
74.
74, but that would be this whole region right here, and there's already 35.
So
What
give me
would-
1 second.
Wouldn't you
39?
add
Wouldn't it
those
be
two
39?
together?
I got 39.
Yeah, it would be 74 minus 35.
Yeah, because it has to be 74 minus 35, which is 39, right? So 39. And then you can verify it by adding these two numbers together, and they have to add up to 74, which they do, right?
Mm.
Yes.
Okay, so that one's done. All right, and then we have one more, this region right here, chocolate and strawberry. How many people like chocolate and strawberry?
17.
17. Oh, okay. 52 total, right?
Yeah,
But
52 minus 35 is 17.
perfect, yeah. 52 minus 35 is 17, very good. So there we go, we got that one. All right, now finally we can work our way out. How many people like vanilla? Looks like 170, but we already have all these numbers that we have to subtract.
31.
Is it 31?
Yeah, 170 minus 65 minus 35 minus 39 is 31.
All right, great. So just to make sure, add up all these four numbers and make sure it adds up to 170. If you have a calculator, that's very helpful. I'm gonna do it real quick myself. And yes, you are right, 170. So it might be helpful to check them off as you go, so you know that you've already taken care of that. All right, let's move on to chocolate. How many people like chocolate total? 135, but you got these.
The answer is 18.
18, all right, so very good, 18. And then once again, just verify that, add up those four numbers, and it should be 135. I'll do that myself too. 18, 65, 35, 17. Yes, very good. So perfect. And then finally, the last one is strawberry. The total should be 103. So let's
12.
subtract.
All those numbers.
Yeah, so let's see if it's 12.
12.
And it is correct, 12. It is, because it adds up to 103. And now finally, the last one says 7 people did not like any of the 3 flavors. Where would that go?
Outside all the circles in the union space.
Yeah, very good. Outside the 3 sets. Okay, and all right, now we can answer the questions. How many people completed the survey? All right, so anybody know how we could figure that out? Completed the survey?
415 people. You'll add up all the numbers plus the 7.
Yeah, exactly right. You have to add up all the numbers. And that tells you how many people completed
Hold
the
on 1
survey.
second.
All right, I'm gonna do that too.
Looks like 224, I think.
That's what I got. I got 224. So what we did is we just added up that, all the numbers that you see, basically, you just add them all up. And that tells you the, how many people took the survey. Yeah, all right. Where would you guys fall? In this category, this category, this category, or this category? I think I would fall in this category. I probably just have to go with like cookies and cream, maybe. I like mint chocolate chip too.
Out of the three flavors, I would probably be in the middle. I like all three of the flavors, but they're not like my favorite.
Yeah, out of these three, I would have to go with vanilla.
Hmm.
But anyway, how many people only, wait, how many people liked only strawberry? Keyword is only.
12.
Yeah, because you can include these ones because those are the people that like chocolate and strawberry, all three, or vanilla and strawberry. So you only have to include the 12. Very good. So 12 it is. How many people like vanilla and chocolate, but not strawberry? So vanilla and chocolate, but not strawberry.
65.
Yeah, this is your vanilla and chocolate lovers, but not strawberry. So 65, very good. Does everybody else see that? Vanilla and chocolate overlap would be these two numbers, but they said not strawberry, so you have to eliminate that one because that's the strawberry, so it's 65. All right, the next one, how many people like vanilla or, so careful because this one's or chocolate, but not strawberry. So vanilla or chocolate, but not strawberry. So this is the way it would look if you were to write it in symbols. Vanilla or chocolate, but is like the and not strawberry. So let's see.
Okay.
Vanilla or chocolate would be all these people. Wait, vanilla or chocolate would be all these people, right? But then you have to eliminate the strawberry people. So everybody see what the answer would have to be?
114.
Yeah, so once again, these are all the people that like vanilla or chocolate. But then it says, but not strawberry, so you have to get rid of all the strawberry lovers. So there it is, 31 plus 65 plus 18. So 31 plus 65 plus 18, you said was, what was the answer again?
114.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, 114. Okay, so that is your final answer. All right, next one. How many people liked only one flavor? Oh, that one's challenging. Well, I don't know. What do you think? Only one flavor.
So I guess you would add up 31, 18, and 12 because they're the ones that only liked vanilla or only like chocolate or only like strawberry.
You got it. That is right. 31 plus 18 plus 12, because these people only like vanilla. These people only like chocolate. These people only like strawberry. So those are the three numbers you would add. 31, 18,
61.
31, 18, and 12. So
61.
is it 61? All right, perfect. 61 it is. Yeah, it is. All right, so 31 was only the vanilla, and 18 was only the chocolate lovers, and the strawberry was 12. So there you go. All right, let's check out the next one. So here it is. Same thing, but now it's going to be, let's just help you set it up, and then maybe I can give you guys some time to try this one in your group. So 300 people, 350 customers were surveyed at the Regal Cinema regarding the type of movies customers liked. So let's draw our, how many sets are there?
It should be 3: dramas, comedies, and science fiction.
Yeah, it should be 3. So it should be dramas. We'll do D for dramas, C for comedies, and science fiction. Let's just do S for science fiction. All right, so maybe I'm gonna let you guys try this in groups. Maybe I can give you like 15 minutes to try this one out. So let's give you guys, what goes in the middle?
21,
21. All right, what goes in this region? Drama and comedy?
38.
38,
Drama and comedy, let me just double check. Drama, comedy. Okay, yeah, 38. I think you're right. All right. What about this region? Drama,
I think it's
science,
16.
16,
16. Okay. Comedy, science fiction,
11.
11.
so how did you get 11? I think I got stuck at the other circle, the big circle, the drama. I stopped there. I didn't get that one. How'd you get 11?
Oh, because it's comedy and science fiction would be this one, right? Comedy and science
Yeah,
fiction.
so you subtract 21 from 32 will get you 11.
Yeah,
Oh,
32
okay, okay,
minus 21 is 11. Yeah. All right, and then just drama.
I think it's 75.
All right. Anybody else get 75? They all have to add up to 196.
Oh, okay.
I think that might be off a little.
Okay.
196 minus these three numbers, right?
Okay.
I'm getting 121. That should add up to 196, I believe. And then for C, comedies, that's 153, but you have to subtract 38, 21, and 11.
$83.
83, yeah. And then the last one, science fiction has to add up to 88. So that would be these,
40.
the 40.
Yeah, the answer is 40.
Okay, perfect. And so does anybody know what's gonna go outside the three sets?
20.
20.
Okay, there's a total of 350, so 350 minus all these numbers, right? That's how you get it.
Yeah, it came up to 320. Oh, it came
20,
to
20.
3. Yeah, the answer is going to be 20. It was 330.
Okay, perfect. How many like none of these? 20, right?
20.
How many like only dramas?
121.
Yeah.
121. And then how many like exactly two types of these movies? So it has to be exactly two types of these movies. So that one's kind of a challenge. Let's see. Do you guys agree that this would qualify?
65, which is 38 plus 16 plus 11.
Yeah, very good. Because 38 liked only drama and comedy, 16 like drama and science fiction, and 11 like science fiction and comedy. So 38, 16, and 11. 38, 16, and 11. What did you say the answer was? $65, yeah. All right, there it is. And then how many like dramas or comedies? So that's an or.
So this is the one that I got like a little
42.
confused on, but I think, yeah, I was gonna say 242. I think it's 121 plus 38 plus 83. Yes.
Gonna be all these numbers added up. Yeah, whatever's in the two. Remember, union is everything in both sets combined. So you just have to add up that.
Oh, so you're gonna add the ones that cross with S2 because it doesn't say either?
Oh, let me see.
Because it doesn't say either, so that's what I was asking.
Yeah, that's a good question, but since it doesn't say but not.
Got you.
So that's why you just include everything in both circles, even if it's overlapping with the S circle, that's okay. So let's see what that is.
So that's 290.
The 290, okay,
Yeah.
290 it is, so yeah, 290. All right. That's pretty much it for that. All right, do we want to do this one? I think it's all going to be the same. I think we can skip this problem. And
So
then
Professor, in the example, like in the examples that we did, not this one, but the first one,
look like a little similar to this. So it's shorter though. This is longer. So this one has 19 questions, but I think I forgot. I think the exam only has 15 questions. So this one's longer, but it's just extra practice. All right, so let's look at this. Let me see. Am I recording? Yes. All right, so this is a multiple choice problem. The first pattern or the first shape is just a circle. Then it's a circle with the square. Then it's a circle, square, circle. So what do you think the next one should look like?
A.
I think you're right, because it's just
Oh,
you
yeah,
just have to add a square around it, right?
right.
And then the next one would have been you add a circle,
The circle
you add a square, and
where,
you add a circle, so on and so on. So yeah, you're right. So the next one's gonna be the same shape, except it's gonna have a square around it, so it has to be a. All right, number 2. All right, this one looks a little bit challenging. So let's see if we can figure out which one. So it looks like it has to be a fraction, fraction, fraction. And then also notice that it goes positive, negative, positive, negative, positive. So what should the next one be?
see,
Negative or positive though?
I think it's, well, hold on.
I think it's negative 31 over 32 because it looks like everything's being multiplied by 2.
Yeah, I think it's negative 1 over 32. Hold on.
Yeah, it has to be negative so you can eliminate the positive answers. And then you're right. It looks like you're multiplying by 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. The next one would have to be 32,
Negative.
1 over 32. So it has to be that one. All right. This one, so
Where is it? Pencil base.
this one has 1 rectangle. This one has 3 rectangles. Does anybody see the 3 rectangles here?
Mhm.
Kind of a tricky question.
It's a tricky question.
Here's 1. Here's 2. And here's 3.
Oh, okay.
So the question becomes how many rectangles are there? So why don't I give you guys a little bit of time to think about that one. So once you
10.
think about it, all right, so let's see. Let's start with the small triangles. 1, 2,
6.
6, right? So far? So
Mhm.
far we have 6 small ones, and then we'll do the two
12. Sorry, not 10, 12.
all right, so there's 1,
8, 9.
2, 3, 4, 5, right?
Okay, my answer is so not 12. I'm not even sure anymore.
All right, that's all right. So I'm just gonna call this a 1 by 1. I'll call this a 1 by 2. And then we'll do the 1 by 3s, right?
Mhm,
So here's a 1 by 3 rectangle. And
mhm.
then here's another 1 by 3 rectangle. That's 2,
2,
3,
3.
4. So there's 4. And then let's do the 1 by 4 rectangles. So here's a 1 by 4 rectangle. And then here's another one. And then there's one more, right?
Mm.
So how many 1 by 4s were there?
2,
I think there was
3. Sorry.
1, 2, and then 3.
Right.
So there was 3. And then you can see the pattern. 6, 5, 4, 3. Without doing any work, how many 1 by 5s are there going to be? If you're just following the pattern.
2.
Yeah, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And see that here's 1 by 5, and then here's the other
2.
There's only 2. And so there's 2, and then guess how many 1 by 6s there's gonna be?
1.
1.
Just 1, just the biggest one right there. So that's 1. So your final answer is gonna be whatever that turns out to be.
21.
1.
21. 21. All right, and then you have to do the same thing here, but you don't have to count them like we did. You can just go off of this pattern. So let's just do 1 by 1, 1 by 2, 1 by 3. How many? It's 1, 2, 3,
10.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so we have to go all the way to 10. This one's gonna be 1, right? There's only
So the
one.
answer is going to be 55.
55. So this one's
Yeah.
gonna be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you just add. Yeah, so you got 55 for that one?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that is right. 55. So it's all about kind of finding patterns. Once you see the pattern, you don't have to do all the like difficult work of trying to count every single rectangle. All right. Let's see. For this one, anybody know what the next one would have to be? How many dots are there going to be? Let's see. Find the 6th triangular number that corresponds the 6th triangular. So this is the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and then we need 1 more to get the 6th.
The next one is 15, I think.
You think so? How did you get? Let's see.
Because you have 1, 3, so that's 2. 3, 6, so that's 4. Wait, 3, 6, so that's 3. And then 4, and then 5.
Yeah, very good. That is right. So that's going to be 15, right? And then they want the 6th though. See the 6th? So that means you have to go 1 more time. So if there's 15 here, what the
6.
next?
You
Well,
had 6,
so the final answer would
So
have
it'd be 21.
21.
21 dots. Very good. So that is it, D. All right, the set of even whole numbers less than 100. Oh man, this one's gonna be tough. Even numbers. So what is the first even number? Let's see, the first even number is 2, right? Oh, but it says whole numbers. So we gotta figure out, is 0 considered an even number? I think it is actually. Let's Google it real fast. I'm gonna Google it. Is 0 an even number? And the answer is
99, less than 100 is 99.
it says 0 is an even number. Yep. So yeah, according to Google, 0 is classified as an even number. So because it says whole numbers include 0. So you have to include 0.
Oh, that's right. Infinity until 99.
9.
So the answer would be 2468 96 98, and then you would close it because not 99 because it's only
No,
even
no,
numbers.
It's
99?
even. It's even.
And then you will put
Oh, that's right. Not 99.
the brackets on the end.
Yeah. So is that going to be finite or infinite?
That is finite because it's only in that space.
Yeah, it doesn't go on forever. It stops right there. It stops. So you're right. It is finite.
Now, if it said all even numbers greater than 100, then it would be infinite.
Yeah, greater than, then it would have been infinite because that would just go on forever. All right, very good. So let's see. This one says, write a description of the set. All right, so Let's see. So see which of, go ahead and read through these yourselves and then see which of these choices makes the most sense for this.
I think A.
All right, let's see. So it's a set of natural numbers. That's good because N stands for natural numbers greater than or equal to 2. Greater than or equal to 2. Is this greater than or equal to or just greater than?
That's just greater than.
It's just greater than.
Yeah, so that would not be right because it says or equal. So that would be not correct. And then this one's incorrect because it says integers.
Would be
It's
D.
not
I'm looking at the wrong problem, Professor. I'm sorry.
correct.
Would
And
it
that's,
be D?
looks like it's going to be D because natural numbers greater than 2 and less than or equal to 19. Less than or equal to 19.
Yeah.
Greater than 2.
Mhm.
So definitely D. All right, so this is going to be kind of tough because it says find N of A. Remember, N means the number of elements in the set. So that's going to be kind of tough to figure out. Let's see. So there is a formula for this. I'll probably have to give you the formula. So here's the formula. Let's just say that the set had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers in it, right? So you would do, the formula is 5 take away 1 plus 1. So the biggest number minus the smallest number, that's 4, right? And then plus 1 is 5. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a formula. So
Wait, how did you get that one? What's the formula?
a formula is a way to figure out how many numbers there are in the set. Because it's going to be too hard to count all these because look how high it gets. It goes all the way to 8,000. That's too much to count. So you take the biggest number minus the smallest number, and then you add 1 at the end. So I'll just go max versus min.
Oh,
Max.
it'll be B.
All right, let's see, what's the biggest number?
8,000.
8,000.
Minus
Minus-
800 is 7,200. Plus 1 is 7,201.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's your formula, yeah. So that's how you would find it without actually counting every single number in between, because that's a lot of numbers.
Okay.
So let me just highlight the formula. But it only works if you're going one by one. See how you're going one by one? It's 800, 801, 802, 803, 804. So that's the only time the formula would work if it if it doesn't skip any numbers. All right, so tell whether the statement is true or false. And if it's false, you have to give the reason. Luckily for us, it's multiple choice. So X is a counting number greater than 37. Is that true or false? Is that how you would write it?
I think it's true. Because you would do
True?
37, 38, 39, and because it's
That's not
greater,
bad.
it means it's infinite, so it's not going to be any n number. So it's just going to keep going.
All right, anybody else?
I
think
think
that's
it's
right.
true.
Oh, here's the key word, greater than.
Greater than 37.
just
It's
30
D. 37 is not greater than 37, so you won't count 37. You would start at 38.
38. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I see.
exactly.
So
37
it's false.
should not be included, you're right, because it doesn't say greater than or equal to.
Oh,
So very good.
Okay. So you don't count the 37. Okay.
Yeah, you don't count the 37. All right, list all subsets or determine the number of subsets. All right, so the number of subsets, I don't know if you remember this is a while back. The number of subsets is, so the number, there's a formula of subsets is 2 to the n power.
2 to the n power.
you have a calculator, shouldn't be too bad. So what would n be in this case? N is the number of
I want to
elements.
say 16, because
That's
it's
what I was
in,
gonna say.
it's 2 to the 6.
Yeah, it's gonna be 2 to the 6 because there's 6 elements, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but 2
2
to the
times,
6. Yeah, do you know what 2 to the 6 power is?
it's 16. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times, wait a minute.
Yeah, it's gonna be bigger than 16.
Hmm.
So whatever that turns out to be, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, that would be our answer.
C, 64.
Yeah, it's gonna be 64. All right, let's look at this one, then we can take a break. All right, Anna goes to a frozen yogurt shop. She can choose from any of the following topics: peanuts, caramel sauce, butterscotch chips, strawberries, and cookie dough bits. How many different variations of yogurt and toppings can be made? So for this kind of a problem, you want to do the how many toppings there are. So let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 toppings. All right. So let's see. How many variations of yogurt and toppings can be made? So let me think about this one. This one's a little bit tough.
32.
I think it's just gonna be, let's see. There's let me think about this real quick.
Because when you take the
Is it gonna be 2 to the to the 5th?
power. 2 to the
Yeah,
power, that'll be 6.
you're right. Because it's a set and it has how many elements? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 elements.
Just think of it like this. The numbers represent the different toppings and how many different subsets can you make? 2 to the 5th power. Very good. So you guys are right. 32. So yeah, that was a tough one because you had to think of these in terms of like
Yeah.
elements of a set, and then you can make different combinations of toppings, 32 different combinations. All right, so yeah, let's stop here for now. Let's take a 10-minute break and then we'll come back.